I'm curious, if you woke up tomorrow with long haul COVID, knowing everything you know, what would be your first sort of 3 to 5 moves to try and recover your brain, your performance, your energy back to pre-COVID brain?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing to really do, I mean, if you're serious about this and it's having a significant impact, is get your brain mapped, get a brainwave map with an EEG that can look at areas where it's not optimized. Also, neuroinflammation ongoing is a common factor in long COVID, and we found that low-dose naltrexone has been working really well to minimize the inflammation that people are getting. The other thing we do is electrical brain stimulation. So we'll use either AC current, DC currents, transcranial magnetic stim, along with global PEMF, and we'll run that. And we do have a COVID protocol that we've worked out based on what we've seen with our own clients. So we were seeing this, and we had implemented this before all the data really came out on the brain and COVID. And just in the last, 3 weeks, there's been all these articles on the impact of the brain. Even mild COVID had significant impacts on the brain. And they saw, I think the big UK study, they saw a 0.3% loss of volume in the brain. And that doesn't sound like much, 0.3%, but that's actually huge when you look at it. And within the next 20 years, we'll probably see a tsunami of dementia if we don't address this. So it's really important. I mean, if you're having ongoing memory issues, finding words, smell dysfunction, visual dysfunction, and there was a recent study that the people who got COVID in the eye. I don't know if you know of anybody that's had that, but I had 2 clients that got it. It was just they had like a red eye or pink eye, what it looked like, but it was most likely COVID eye. And they're finding significant issues long-term for people that have had that. So all this stuff is coming out right now. And the majority of people, I mean, you're talking about 70% of people are going to resolve those symptoms over time, but we can accelerate that recovery process typically, or the people who have it chronically that aren't getting rid of it, start looking around for some neurostimulation, because that's been the thing that we've really noticed as the biggest needle mover in our own clients. And having the before COVID EEGs on all of our clients was really nice to be able to then reassess their post-COVID EEG and then institute a protocol and then do the EEG again and see if we had achieved that. So we were getting both symptomatic relief, but we're also seeing the positive changes in the Q.
If what you've heard on Flow Research Collective Radio has been helpful, please consider doing us a solid and leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you are listening to this. Reviews help us connect to a wider audience so we can get these peak performance principles out to more people.